Hello, and today I decided to make a video about the life of a pre-law school admission test student who's preparing for the LSAT. So basically, I wake up in the morning, and what I typically like to do is try to get some coffee. I kind of do it morning and night. Um, it kind of helps me out, what you consider start my routine on a daily. From there, I begin to practice on the logical reasoning. That's where I begin to do the initial start. If I get the answer correct, I still what you would consider dive into resources why the answer is correct. And if I get the answer not correct, I research the reasons why those answer that I selected was not correct. Um, the advice that I have that probably work out for the LSAT that's helped me out too is try to go through all of them. And what I mean by that, if you're doing the logic game, don't just like what you consider rely on how I say one or even two. If you rely on like one or two practice tests, it's not really gonna be helping you out. It's kind of like more of a thumbs down. So try to do like all the logic games out there available. Um, Same with logical reasoning too. Um, if you can go through all the logical reasonings, it will help you out more. And what I mean by that is like try to subscribe, I guess, to the Law Hub and get a what you consider a way to enter the LSAT practice test. And from there, you should be able to begin practicing on all the logical reasonings. Now, with the logical reasonings, there's one or two advice I have for that. Just it's important to get the answers correct, but if you ever get the answers wrong, it's really important as well to know why those answers are not correct. It's just the same way as with all the answers available. So if they're not correct and the answer is correct, it's just important to submit to what you consider equal time to learn those choices. Same goes what I would say with the reading comprehension. Don't rely on just like one or two practice tests. It's not really gonna help you out. Try to go through all the LSAT practice tests, and it kind of what you consider put me in a better position. I know with the newest LSAT that came out there, I did the actual practice test the first time, and I got all the answers correct except for like one problem. So it was kind of like good confidence and having to see me my score on the diagnostic test as pretty good. So that kind of gives me room to practice more now on the logical reasoning. And with the motivation that I have for logical reasonings, I try to use a natural motivation. And what I mean by that is, if I get one answer wrong, it kind of pushes me to take two or three more practice tests to get it correct, so I feel better. And the only what I would consider advice I have to give is just try to practice everywhere. And what I mean by that, I know if it's kind of like stormy outside, if it's raining, it kind of traps you in an indoor environment. Usually, if you have the app, you can go ahead and practice it at the health club. And the logical reasoning section on the app is the best, especially on Law Hub. And what I mean by that as well is that it gives you sufficient time. They want you to solve the logical reasonings in 1 minute, 1 minute 30 seconds. And during your breaks or in between workouts, you can solve a logical reasoning. It's more sufficient. You're not really gonna have time to solve like a reading comprehension or a logical game. Those will take like 5 to 8 minutes, or even 8 to 10. But however, if you commute, I live in the city of Chicago, and that's actually where I'm planning on going to law school. Is in the university in Chicago. If you ever commute, you can always practice a logical game or a reading comprehension article on the while you're going to place. I found that out kind of increases the method and increases the understanding on the logical comprehension information. And that's kind of it's kind of been kind of like a groundhog, um, just seeing my score increase slightly by slightly. But now that I've kind of been in the routine for a while, I kind of have gotten what you consider better at the outset. So that's kind of like the advice that I have to give. I hope this helped you out. If this video helped you out, please subscribe. It would definitely help me out so I continue making more videos. And what I like to leave off in a good note, just continue studying and make sure you study where you see effectively, where you see your score progressing in one direction, as in getting better. Well, that's advice. I hope those helps you out, and I'll leave you with that. Thank you very much.